Welcome back, peeps. Welcome back to Ref Corner. Here I have another interesting topic. As you can see on your screen, handball. Now I'll be breaking down handball, make it a little bit simpler for all my viewers. Alright? Handball. Let's get into it. Handling the ball. For the purpose of determining handball offenses, the upper boundary of the arm is in line with the bottom of the armpit. Not every touch of a player's hand or arm with the ball is an offense. As I always tell people, our players, managers, coaches, not every touch the ball hits the hand or arm, it's a handball. You have considerations. Alright, we have various things that we look for on the field of play to determine a handball. Alright, it is an offense if a player deliberately touches the ball with their hand or arm. For example, moving the hand, arm towards the ball, as you can see on the screen, touches the ball with their hand / arm when it has made their body unnaturally bigger. Alright, a player is considered to have made their body unnaturally bigger when the position of their hand or arm is not as a consequence of or justifiable by the player's body movement for that specific situation. By having their hand or arm in such a position, the player takes a risk of their hand arm being hit by the ball and being penalized. So in other words, if we all watch the different leagues around the world, sometimes when there's a cross coming across or a square as we call it here, the defender would put his hand like closer to his body and like arch it around his back. Why? Because in fear of the ball hitting the hand. It's the same thing this is trying to explain. Now, a player may slide on the ground trying to block the ball. Now, the defender or that player is taking a risk. Similarly, if you turn your back towards the ball or jumps and your hand is extended while that ball is headed towards goal or a shot being taken towards goal, it will be deemed handball. Alright, I have some examples to show, but before we do that, let us get some more clarification of what handball is. Alright, now let us examine a little bit of information. A player cannot score a goal legally using his arm in the opponent's goal. Alright, whether it's accidental or not. So in other words, if an attacker is dribbling towards goal and the ball accidentally bumps up, hit his hand and go in the goal, no goal. If a defender kicks the ball onto an attacker's hand and immediately he kicks the ball in the goal, handball. Unnatural or not, handball. Why? Because that attacker would have gained an advantage by scoring illegally. Alright, so it is in the laws. If the ball hits any attacker's hand and then as subsequently the ball goes in the goal, it cannot be a goal. Alright, as I said, there are considerations, and now we're going to take a look at the picture of what is handball, and then we get into consideration. Alright, so let's examine this picture. Alright, as you can see on your screen, where the green is no handball. Where the red is the player's arm, that is handball. Alright, so if your hand is in a natural position, what they call a natural silhouette, then if the ball hits the hand, it's no handball. However, if that arm is moved towards the ball or making the body unnaturally bigger, then you will have handball. Every situation is different. Alright, and as I always said in my video clips on this channel, referees are at different levels. Alright, so for example, if the ball is going out for a throw and the player jumps and catches the ball, yes, handball. But what did that handball prevent? Okay, so next we're gonna get into some considerations before I get to some videos. Alright, so the first consideration that a referee has to take into mind: 1. Hand in a natural or unnatural position. 2. Short distance versus long distance of ball traveled. So in other words, if the ball is kicked from 2 yards, 3 yards hard, and the player never had enough time to move out of the way or to react, then no handball. Obviously, if that same distance, the ball is kicked from that same distance and the hand moved towards the ball, yes, handball. But if the player was taking evasive action and you see that quick movement, like to get out of the way or to turn his or her body, then no handball. But obviously, any movement from the hand towards the ball, then it's handball. All right, the referee have to have that split decision. He has to make that conscious decision. Short distance versus long distance, ball to hand or hand to ball. All right, the next one is hand to ball, motion of the extended hand or arm. As I explained earlier, if the hand is extended away from the body, all right, making the body broader, all of that has to be taken into consideration. If the ball is kicked, if the hand is on the body and the ball is kicked from 7, 8, 9 yards away and the player had time to move, then obviously if he doesn't tuck his hand into the body or try to hide his arm, then it's handball. All right, so there are various considerations the referee has to take into mind when making these decisions. Player brings hand or hands up from a natural to an unnatural position. All right, so here we have like a wall situation. So the ball, his ball is spotted 10 yards or more. The wall is made 10 yards or more from the ball, right? And the players will start from a position where his hands will be in front of him. And then as soon as that shot is kicked, then the player moves his hand above his head or towards his face. Handball. Why? Because you could have sighted the ball, you could have turned your body, you could have done so many things, but you chose to put your hand where your face is. Handball. All right, so now we're gonna look at some of these clips. You'll be the judge and tell me if handball or not. All right, while you're doing that and you have reached this far in the video, don't forget to like the video. All right, you can also share it. You also could make some comments. All right, tell me what you like about the video, what you did not like. If I left out anything, just drop me a comment. All right, ref corner. Here the player was very cheeky in trying to deceive the referee as to use her hand to try to evade the attacker. All right, just look at the replay and you will see exactly what I'm talking about. Went on the right side of the defender, tried to go around, you see, making that action, and look, boom, see that left hand? Yes, she knew what she was doing, trust me. All right, let's look at these few videos now. Clear handball. Player jumps, is her hand extended, clear handball. Look at this one now. Attacker controls of her foot, then thigh, then arm, clear handball. As I said, attacker, handball. Look at this one. Ball is chucked towards goal, some distance away. Look at the arm away from the body. Hits the right arm, handball. Alright, look at this one now. Very, very cheeky. You may not see it at first glance. Look at the replay. Player did. Boom. Right hand, take it around the defender, kicks it in the goal. She knows what she's doing. Very smart.